object we have email opt-in field. So if some lead, suppose this is the lead which has unsubscribed. If this is the lead which has unsubscribed, then we have to update that status back to the lead object. So I created this lead, and if I click on edit this lead, I might find email opt-in or opt-out checkbox here. If it is not on lead, let me get it on contacts. Okay, so let's change the scenario from lead to a contact. Okay, so trigger a real-time communication whenever a new contact is created. Whenever a new contact is created, the new contact should get a welcome email. This is the first scenario. And the second scenario is if the contact unsubscribes, the unsubscription status will be logged where? Inside all subscribers. Whenever somebody unsubscribes, then we have to update the status of the unsubscription for the contact back to contact object and update field. Which field? Email opt-out equal to true. Email opt-out equal to true. Both places the subscriptions are managed. Whatever a lead or contact's subscription status is in Marketing Cloud, that has to be reflected back to Sales Cloud. That is how companies are working. Okay, so we have to create this kind of flow inside a journey. So trigger a real-time communication whenever a new contact is created. The new contact should get a welcome email. Okay, if a contact unsubscribes, then we have to update the status of the unsubscription for the contact back to the contact object and update the field email opt-out equal to true. That means one way we are getting the data from Sales Cloud, and the other way we are passing data back from Marketing Cloud to a Sales Cloud object. But it is a journey with simple problem statement, but it requires a lot of things. One thing we already know is how to get data from Salesforce object to Salesforce Marketing Cloud. We can quickly create a new journey here. We can quickly create a new journey here where we can have Salesforce data as an entry source. Select Salesforce data. Select the object which we have to use. Contact object, we have to listen an event. The contact object's primary key is contact ID. We will click on next option. We have to listen a create event on that contact object. We have no filters. Click on next. Contact ID, email and email opt-out status would come, and click on done. And then what we can do is we can send an email to that contact welcoming that contact into our system. So I will use ChatGPT's previously generated email to send a welcome email to our contact. I will click on new message. Once I click on new message, I will click on template. Select a blank template, click on select option. welcome contact. Click on next option here. Drag and drop HTML block. Paste. Not this. Create HTML CSS for welcome email for a contact signed up on Peoplewoo. Let it generate. And we will include one unsubscribe link as well. We will go to code snippet. Inside code snippet, we will have unsubscription center. We will have unsubscribe link to follow our can spam law. Here it is required, but all things are required. Physical mailing address, and we will have profile center. So 3 things we will have inside the footer. So we have saved this. Click on done option. So now what will happen? Whenever a new contact is created, it will send a I should say a new welcome email. Now once it sends the welcome email to a particular contact, what happens? Let me activate this journey. Actually, this scenario should be developed into 2 different journey parts. Journey 1, this is a main journey 2, where we require 2 different journeys, which is sub journey 1, and this is sub journey 2. In sub journey 1, what we have done is we have set up simple trigger mechanism for a particular contact.